Everybody, welcome back to the Master League on Pro Evolution Soccer 2021, where it's gone. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Joint 6th at the moment. As we dive into the league table, you can see it here. Cagliari up there in 6th, 14 points, 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses, 9 goals for, 5 against. And it is, as ever, in full manual, scoring the goals is the issue. That was, again, very sort of political driven there, isn't it? The hand coming out. Is scoring goals is the issue, and we will change that if you vote for Dave. Leave that in the comments, vote for Dave, and we will score more goals. Let that happen. It's been pretty good, actually. It has been pretty good. I did say we'd come back for the cup games, but then I realised we're playing Roma and Inter Milan like straight after the cup, so we've come back for those. So we've played a few more games off camera than was originally expected, but it's gone pretty well, actually. It's gone pretty well. As you can tell, we're up in 6th. We were last together for the opening day of the transfer of the season. Not the transfer, no, the season. A 2-0 loss to Juventus. We followed that with a 1-1 draw against Hellas Verona. Not the best. No more transfers were made or people were sold, so nothing to cover there. We lost to Morocco 3-0 as our first game in Slovenia manager. Rubbish. Then lost to Denmark 1-0. The whole season has sort of flipped. We beat Spal 2-0. We drew 1-1 with Torino. We beat Sampdoria 1-0. We've lost to Fiorentina 1-0. But we beat Croatia 2-0 and Sweden 4-1 as Slovenia manager. We then beat Monza in the first leg of the second round 4-0. Rested loads of players. They were absolutely terrible. The players we brought in lost 3-0. Got through 4-3 on aggregate. Beat Udinese 2-0. Beat Atalanta 2-0. So we come into the Roma and Inter Milan games in very good form indeed. If we have a quick look then at the competitions that we've got going on, the competition data for Serie A, you will see Luka Zahovic is up there with 3 goals, but Ciro Immobile is there with 10. Lautaro Martinez 8. And so, yeah, we're going to be facing Martinez in the next game. You've also got Perisic, Lukaku and Eriksen all getting goals as well. So we're spreading them out a little bit, but scoring the goals is the issue, and that's always going to be a bit of a problem for us. We've got a number of people on 1, Shakhvardidis and Xerxes on 2. And then, yeah, we have Luka Zahovic up there on 3. So he's starting to find a bit of form, to be honest. In terms of assists, we're up there, Cristante and Rog. All of our assists generally coming from central midfield. And then we've got a couple of people down here on 1 as well. Shakhvardidis down here on 1. So, yeah, we're getting... I'm not going to lie, a few goals from set pieces are flying in the back of the net, which is always good on full manual because you do need some of that help. But, oh yes, the international team is fine. But yeah, we're getting there. We're sort of building the momentum and getting this Cagliari team to where we want to. It will be very interesting if we have a good season with Cagliari this year, or even the first 6 months. If a really big team comes in for us, it's going to be very interesting to see what we do, because obviously the aim is to win the Champions League. The chances of doing that with Cagliari are quite slim, but yeah, we'll have to look. Is this a job offer? Oh no, we've got the favourite players, and yeah, Luka Zahovic is there. Cobra, Luka Zahovic, look at him. What a man, what a hero, what a legend. He signed for Cagliari to join up with his dad, and yeah, it's always good, isn't it? It's always very, very good. Right, let's sort out the team. We'll be back for kickoff or the introduction bit. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we're going to line up in a 4-3-3 with wingers for this game. They're playing 3 at the back, so I feel like we can get in behind Spinazzola and Pedro. Knagno in goal, Venuti, McKenzie and Velagevski at the back, Miange at left back, Rog, Torres and Shakavides. Give me his name again. Shekvatadze. Wow, I've been saying that really wrong. Shekvatadze is what we'll go with. Jordi and Bula on the right, Hlozek on the left, and Zahovic starting up front. Not the best of games for this. We've got Benkovic is on a down red, Xerxes on a down red, Cristante is on a down red against his former team as well. So it's a tough game, this one. The big loss is when you take out... where's Benkovic? When you take out Benkovic, look at that team spirit drop. It goes from an 82 to a 76, and it's pretty similar with Cristante missing as well. But This is what we've got to go for. This is why we brought in the likes of Torres and McKenzie in here as well, to give us this depth that we wanted, a slightly better squad depth for Cagliari. We're going to go with it. We're going to stick with it. Luka gets the captaincy, starts up front. I have recently been having Vasilevski as captaincy, but we'll go with that. We could bring in Pereira. I don't know if Pereira gives us a drop. Okay, and I wonder, do we get a further drop in team spirit with Unas? Yes, we do. So he's going to stay there. 76. Wasn't that just at 78? Was I just making that up that said 78? Maybe I was. Do we bring in Radjanovic for a game? I assume, yeah, Grigano gives us a drop as well. We'll keep Grigano in there. Everyone's looking a little bit tired because of the recent internationals that were played, but that's going to affect Roma as well. So the kits look okay for me. Let's get into it. We'll see you there. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Welcome to the Sardenga Arena. I don't know if I'm going to edit that out or not, that bit. For Cagliari versus Roma, LZ90 starts up front. He is, supported on the wings by Klozek and Jordi Mbula. This team now really does have a Zlatko Zahovic touch on it. He cannot be complaining of not being supported in the transfer window, given that he's managed to bring in his son and, superstar, Luka Zahovic, into the club. He's got Benkovic out for this one though, so new signing again. McKenzie comes in to partner Vasilevski at the back. No Alberto Seri in the starting lineup, which was a bit of a surprise. You do think that Roma may be able to be got at the back with a bit of height and some balls in, but it looks like he's going for wing play to try and get this man here, Klozek, involved as the cross comes in. Fazio's there to head it away, and that'll be an early dangerous throw-in for Cagliari, and it's going to be taken relatively quickly into Rog. Here is Klozek on the ball, flicks that one through into the path of Shakvitedes, who gets a shot off. Good save from Mirante, and a very, very positive start from Cagliari. Javier Pastor can bring the ball forward by quite some distance. He's under a little bit of pressure there at the end into Pedro, who scored in the last time these two played each other. Pastor out to Henrik Mkhitaryan, who once was rumoured to be a transfer interest of Cagliari, but nothing came of that. Jordi Mbula looks to put through Luka Zahovic. A good 1-2 to release the winger down the wing as Mbula can still come forward into Shakvitedes. Just going to be a little bit crowded out here. It's going to fall to Venuti though. His cross is blocked. Jordi Mbula up against Pellegrini. Mbula wins the header, but no accuracy on it, and Gonzalo Villar can pick that one up. Back to Mancini. Juan Jesus. Back to Mancini again. Roma playing a dangerous game and really near their goal line. Oh, and Juan Jesus just got in the pass. I think that was meant for the goalkeeper. And, Roma playing a risque game here at the back. We've got a high press, so I'm hoping that we can nick the ball. But, that's smashed Spinazzola in the face and goes out for a throw. Jordi Mbula, lots of space, and the tactic does seem to be working, by the way, on the wings. We're getting in there. It's a cross. It's too deep, and Klozek's not going to get there, but we're definitely getting space in behind their wingers. Pedro and Spinazzola, and Klozek and Jordi Mbula both starting this well, and it's a shame that maybe Seri isn't in the team as we flick that one in towards Mbula. Mancini's a big tall guy, and he's always going to win those headers. We'll ask for the overlap here from Venuti. He's going to get into this space as well. The cross is blocked well by Spinazzola, and he keeps it in very, very well indeed. Cornelius can't keep that in. That's a terrible touch. It's another throw. 20 minutes gone. I would argue we've dominated possession, just not really creating the chances we need. We're going to get a bit more space here for Mbula. We'll go for a bit of an earlier cross, a bit too close to Mirante though. Decent catch, good handling, and Roma can look to build from the back. It's going to be a long kick forward up towards Andrea Cornelius, who is a good player. He's a very tall, athletic player, good in the air. Cornelius had a short spell with Aston Villa, I want to say, in the Premier League earlier on in his career. But at the moment, Cagliari are being the better of the two teams, and we've tried to go in behind, but Juan Jesus covers that well. Good defending, to be fair to him. Up to Cornelius again. We get a touch on that with McKenzie, but it's going to fall to Javier Pastore. In it goes, and Vasilevski shows good composure, good defending, and finds his centre-back partner, McKenzie. Klozek on the ball, looking forward towards Luka Zahovic, but easy to intercept that one. And again, it goes up towards Cornelius, but he has been such an isolated figure in this first half that Cagliari have not really had too much to worry about in terms of defending him, as Torres picks the ball up. He's been a nimble little signing. He's been very good on the ball for us, actually. Jordi Mbula, great ball through, looking for Pjanić. He shoots straight at Morante. And again, it's Cagliari being the more adventurous of the two teams. And Morante looks to get Pedro on the ball early, and Pjanić. It's probably the most open effort on goal we've had in terms of move. I'm not sure. I think Pjanić might be left-footed, so it wasn't the best decision from me there. We'll just get Torres on the ball because his range of passing does seem to be pretty good. We'll pick it out to Miange, and Miange's in the run forward there. Luka Zahovic can't quite win the flick on Juan Jesus. Is proving a handful for the, $70 million man. I can't remember how much he cost us, but it was something like that. Miange tries to get there. Fazio blocks across. Hlozek, first time cross up towards Luka. And Pellegrini heads it away. Venuti back in field. Jordi Mbula just bundled into the back of him. That definitely could have been a penalty. Referee says no. Cornelius again, a good little 1-2 as McKenzie got the pace. No, he hasn't. Cornelius is in. Great save from Cragano, and we just got open up there with a very, very simple 1-2. But we're going to try and create our own chance here. Zahovic can see the runner Jordi Mbula, but Mancini's well placed to intercept. 0-0 at half time. One decent chance for us at Roma's end, and shot straight at Mirante. But, it was Cragano that kept us in it. It's 0-0, and Cornelius has wasted the best chance. Not the best game, but, I do feel like, 58% possession. Venuti up towards Jordi Mbula, just trying to pull Mancini out from his centre-back position. Torres. Rog, some good movement in front of him by Pjanić, but the pass is just overhit. And once again, it's that little lack of just the best passing ability on the ball, which is always going to be the case on full manual as Pedro tries to put that one in. Vasilevski's there. He'll just clear his lines, get it away. Great clearance, to be fair. Took all the pressure off the defence. Gonzalo Villar comes forward. Back to Pedro. Miange goes to put the pressure on, and Vasilevski's there again. Coming into this game a little bit tired, but doesn't seem to be affecting him too much. McKenzie, who's had a decent game, the new centre-back. Zahovic looks to flick that one through, but couldn't quite find Hlozek. Pjanić can try and put some pressure on. Mkhitaryan, though, gets it away. Cornelius, Javier Pastor, and Pedro has a lot of space on this right-hand side for Roma, and he's still got a bit of pace in those legs for an older gentleman, but the cross goes straight into the hands of Cragano, and Hlozek has won that header very, very well there. Venuti picks it up, the right-back. Finds Jordi Mbula in towards Pjanić, swings it across to Rog, who gets a touch on it. He's asked a lot of Miange there, but he's won the race unbelievably against Pedro. Miange tries to fire it low. Hlozek, what a clever little touch. Just doesn't go in though. Just doesn't go in, just the wrong side of the post. And Miange, Pedro just sort of pulled out of it there. I mean, Miange's a lot taller and stronger than him, but a low cross in. Hlozek, nice little flick, but not on target. So Roma have just made the first change of the game. It's a new striker to deal with. Cornelius off and Suarez on. It's M. Suarez. This is him here. And he's gone straight away into Pastore. Out to Spinazzola. Spinazzola puts it in across. Suarez is there, but couldn't quite get his head on it. And Rog will look to move this one away into the path of Torres. And Torres did tackle Mkhitaryan to win it back, but he's fallen straight to Gonzalo Villar. Now, I don't know much about this Suarez character they've got up front. I was going to assume it was Mateus Suarez, but I don't think he was an attacker. Pastore tries to get it in. Mkhitaryan with a shot. It's blocked. It's probably going to be a corner, and is. 66 minutes gone. Corner to Roma. So another sub for Roma, then Veretout on, Gonzalo Villar off, and Zlatko Zahovic still not going to his bench just yet as Miange heads that one away from the substitute Suarez. Here is Veretout, and his first thing he's done is give the ball away to Hlozek, who does have pace, and he's got support in front of him as well. Zahovic flicks that one on. Pjanić tries to flick it back through to Luka Zahovic. Can't quite get there. Juan Jesus clears. Not the best clearance though. Miange. Rog. On one more. That was meant to go just as a little pass to the blimmin' guy next to him. Not all the way out to Jordi Mbula, but it's given away, and Spinazzola has a chance to come forward, although he is robbed again very easily by Jordi Mbula. Pjanić. Just couldn't turn and put that one through. Oh no, don't give Suarez a free run. Track it. We did track it with McKenzie. McKenzie's felt pretty good actually. I've never used him before. I've never really heard of him in PES, but he's felt pretty useful. at the back there. Torres putting in a good tackle again. Jordi Mbula can look to get this one away. Luka Zahovic still going. He's got a good run there from Shakhtar. Those passes are so difficult on full manual, and when you pull them off, they feel incredible. They feel very, very good, but yeah, it's very difficult. Spinazzola looks to turn. He had 2 men for company and gets away from them. That's a good ball out to Pedro. Rog is covering it though and does very well indeed, and then can turn away. He's got Mienge in front of him. Picks him up. Mienge's got lots of space to run into here. He's got Klozek outside on the left, and he's got Shakhtar running through the middle, and just terrible decision making that time. Absolutely terrible decision making. I wasn't too sure where I wanted to go. My original thought was out to Klozek. Then I saw Shakhtar being in the space that he had, and I thought that's the ball. And by that time, Fazio had put his big left leg in the way. How has he come away with that? Spinazzola. Cross in. Mackenzie's there. Gets it away. Rog. Come on, stretch. He does stretch, and the pass is poor because he was stretching. Shakhtar has just done an absolutely wonderful interception there. Jordi Mbula squares it. Shakhtar. Oh, it's such a bad finish. It's such a bad finish. A wonderful interception there from Shakhtar, which was a manual interception. I will say it was a slide tackle that I put in. Jordi Mbula laid it back. Shakhtar is there. A terrible, terrible finish. Got the angles all wrong. We've had chances. So a triple substitution then. Unas comes on for Jordi Mbula on the right. Seri comes on for Zahovic out front. And we've got a left back coming on in case of Mienge, because all the players have run themselves into the ground. And Carlos Perez comes on for Javier Pastore for Roma as well. So be interesting to see if that changes. And Pina's the guy we brought on. He's like a 66 rated left back. But, you know, fitness means that sometimes you have to play a few of the worst players in the squad as Klozek goes long up towards Shakhtar. Is that going to fall to Rog? No, it's not. We need to be careful of Rog because he's looking a little bit tired as well. Suarez is going to get this in behind, and that's what I was worried about with their fresh leg. Suarez shoots and he's missed. Wow. I brought the keeper out early. I think it closed the angle down, but yeah, those 1-2s, I'm a sucker for them all the time. Always dive in with the centre-back. Suarez really should do better. 0-0. Klozek on the ball, and we have got the height of Seri in there now. It's another really heavy touch. I've got to stop doing that, but 0-0, full time. I'll take it because they had the 2 best chances of the game. Although I think we played better than Roma, they had the 2 bigger chances of the game. The miss from Cornelius, the miss from Suarez was huge. And yeah, we come away with a point, which isn't too bad. Pretty even. They got a lot more possession in that second half, but yeah, Torres man of the match in central midfield, so pretty much says everything you need to know. Not the best game. So we drop 1 place to 7th, not too bad. Roma staying to go up at the 5th, Napoli in 6th, we're in 7th, but we have got league runaway leaders by the same amount of points, but 4 better goal difference. Inter Milan up next, the free-scoring Lautaro Martinez. How are we going to deal with him? That's going to be the interesting one that you have to go through. We'll be back for the intro into all the game, all that stuff. We'll go through the lineup then. Hello everybody, welcome to Inter Milan v Cagliari in Serie A, and there is the goal scoring Lautaro Martinez, and the Inter Milan fans will be hoping that he fires them into a comfortable win against Cagliari today. But it's an interesting lineup that's been picked by both teams. Zlatko Zahovic has kept faith with pretty much the same team that lined up last time, going with the 4-3-3. Inter Milan picking a 3-5-2 formation. De Vrij in the middle there with Skriniar to one side of him. He's got Sensi in front. It should be a very interesting game. Luis Alberto at Inter Milan now as well. As you can see, Bastoni makes up the final 3 defenders. This guy here, Hakimi, is going to be an outlet ball on the right-hand side. And you feel that Inter Milan are going to have to play a patient game, but they're going to hope they get the opportunities that they've been creating throughout the league quite easily, as Perisic's early cross in there was blocked and Jordi Mbula can pick up the loose ball. Torres back in central midfield. The only difference for Cagliari is that Cristante comes back into central midfield as Rog is rested for this one, feeling tired after the last game. Shakhtar has the ball here. He's got Klozek outside of him. There is Klozek, looks to put it in towards Cristante, but Barella defends it really well, and Diego Costa can get that one away from his net, and Inter Milan hold on to possession. Perisic up to the free scoring Martinez, who's going to have a busy day with Benkovic up his backside today. Barella shot from range, that one will dribble past the post, could be a corner. I think it is. I think it was deflected for a corner. Sorry, yeah, Benkovic is back in for McKenzie as well because it gets our team spirit up so much higher as Martinez's shot. I don't know, might be a goal kick actually. And no, it is a corner. It is a corner. So we've got to watch Lukaku. Got to watch Martinez. Luis Alberto swings this one in towards Martinez. Good punch from Pagano, and Barella sends it back. And safety first. Keep possession. Is that the sort of football we're going to see from Inter Milan today as Hakimi puts a ball in looking for Martinez? It's cleared away and just about gets past Romelu Lukaku. Luka Zahovic, Jordi Mbula is going to benefit there from that collision of bodies. Zahovic pokes it up towards Shakhtar again. He's put a ball into space looking for Klozak, but I think he's asked for too much of the winger, and he has. 12 minutes gone, 0-0, and nothing of note, really. Cristante picking up the ball in a bit of space. Look forward towards Luka Zahovic. Lays that one off towards Jordi Mbula, but he's tackled so well by Skriniar. Such a good defender. And again, this back three, it's sort of reminiscent of the Juventus back three, where I feel like it's going to be so hard to break them down. It's going to need patience and ability to get them through. Good passing and the patience to pick at the right spot. Piscane covers well in the middle there. Trapaldi is going to win the race ahead of Hakimi to get in here. Klozek passes it up very quickly. Shakhtar has space for Luka Zahovic. He's got Jordi Mbula outside him. I've turned. Oh, what skill from Jordi Mbula. Great running, great work. Luka Zahovic, come on! LZ90 on the 20-minute mark. Jordi Mbula has been, oh, what a turn. What a turn. And Captain Fantastic, LZ90, makes it 1-0 to Cagliari. And that goes against the script, doesn't it? Come on. Lovely stuff. It makes such a difference when you've got a higher team spirit. But look at this. A turned, little drag back in between Skriniar and Sensi. And Mbula just cuts back. Zahovic slips, and I think that actually gives him the elevation on the shot because I asked him to put it bottom right. But yeah, Mbula, great work. Cuts it back. Zahovic is there, slips over, and it manages to go sort of through Diogo Costa. And Luka gets the goal. 1-0. So let's see how Inter Milan react to this one, as we're just going to give Barella a bit of license to come forward in towards Romelu Lukaku's feet, out towards Perisic. Is it going to be an instant response from Inter Milan? No, it's not, because Piscane's read that very well and, well, hooks his clearance away. Not the best. Lukaku's in so much space, and it's been deflected over by Vasilevski, sticking out a right leg. I mean, Piscane, I did really well to tackle him. The clearance was terrible. Flicked straight away into Lukaku, and Vasilevski has certainly saved a goal there. What a right foot he stuck out. Brilliant. Luis Alberto takes the corner short to Sensi. That is dreadful. That's one of the worst corners I've ever seen the AI do. Okay, so we've just added in that we want to actually man-mark their strikers. So we're going to try and man-mark Vasilevski on Lukaku, Benkovic on Lautaro Martinez. We're just going to see if it stops them having that space. It's just like as that ball came back out, Lukaku... What is that? As if that was meant for Torres. Lukaku had so much space in the box that I just feel like a bit of tight marking might be a little bit more beneficial on both of them. Here is Martinez, and yeah, I didn't want to run Benkovic too far away. Perisic cuts inside. He's got two people for pressure and doesn't come away with the ball. Piscane does well and flicks that one infield to Torres, just looking for Shakhtar. I mean, Cristante's right at your feet. I don't know why the auto lock-on didn't work there, but he should have done. Trapaldi. He's going to just dink this one up towards Zahovic, and the Vrij does very well indeed. Sensi knocks it back, and Inter Milan hold on to possession. Yeah, you can see there. That's the problem. That is the problem with tight marking, and Martinez is going to have the pace. Piscane's got back at him really well. Yeah, so the tight marking does mean we're a little bit more vulnerable potentially to the 1-2s to get in behind. So we'll have to keep an eye on that and maybe not keep it off. But tight marking allows you to do that sort of defending. The pass isn't the best though. We are 1-0 up, and it even feels like the players are like starting to panic in terms of when they get on the ball, just clear it away. We're going to sit deep. That could be a foul. Referee says play on. Sensi picks it up. Luis Alberto's pass is blocked. Lukaku picks up the ball. Back to Luis Alberto. Loads of space for Hakimi on this side, and he's absolutely danced his way around Trapaldi, but done it once too many times. And Trapaldi gets back at him, ball in, looking for Lukaku over the head of everybody. Benkovic has inadvertently tried to bring that down, and Martinez hits the post. And we are just going to clear our lines with Tripaldi. Good ball out to Shakvertides, and Hlozek is getting on this one as well. And we could have an opportunity here as Hlozek comes forward. Plays it off to Luka Zahovic. Oh, who was that? Was that Barella putting a foot in? Great challenge, to be fair. Tripaldi. Oh, Hlozek go to the ball. 3 minutes till half time. We've won a throw in high up the pitch. And yeah, I still feel like I'm sort of rushing it a little bit when we really don't need to. We've got the lead at the moment. We can try and hold on to a bit of possession and see if something opens up. Piscane. Jordi Mbula is down the line. Give me an overlap. Give me an overlap. There we go. It creates a little bit of space, and Jordi Mbula will have time to way up across here in towards Shakvertides. Skriniar, I think it was, that got it away. Torres back to Cristante. You can see that we're working this pretty well. Keeping possession. Holding the ball. Cristante out towards Jordi Mbula. He's got Piscane on the overlap. No space for a cross though, so we'll look back. Jordi Mbula. Shakvertides has picked up a bit of space. Shakvertides shoots and it's hit the stanchion behind the goal. And we nearly went 2-0 up. Oh. I thought that was going to be a really well-worked move. Shakvertides pulled out for that space. Lovely effort. But yeah, our only shot on target is the goal. And our only second shot at goal was that one from Shakvertides at the end. So maybe walking a tightrope, but I'm happy with how we're playing. I'm just wondering if we drop. Can either of you play? No, not really. But we are just going to make you sit maybe just a little bit deeper. Give that Shakvertides a bit more space, a bit more of a free roll in there. Good first half. Can we keep it up for the second half? Let's find out. Well, an early substitution actually by Inter Milan as Eriksson is on to replace Perisic. Now, Eriksson has a huge number of assists in this Inter Milan team, so we really do need to keep an eye on him. We're going to stick with the man marking at the moment of Lukaku and Martinez. We'll have to see if they take one of those off, but so far, touch wood, we have kept them reasonably quiet as Jordi Mbula has the ball. He can go back towards Piscane. Again, we're just going to try and keep possession. See if we can draw Inter Milan out. And there is space there for Hlozek. In it goes towards Zahovic. Little back heel. Oh, it was nearly very nice. Nearly very nice. Torres picks up the loose ball. This is all it needs on full manual. A little bit more patience. Torres. Shakvertides gives him a run. Referee. He's been clattered. He's been clattered. Should have been a free kick. Martinez wins their header. Lukaku's going to get on the loose ball, but Vakalevski's there. That tight marking paying off again. Hlozek in towards Zahovic. Back to Hlozek. Just knock this one back and keep possession again. Keep it ticking over. This is absolutely fine. Jordi Mbula, lovely overlapping run from Piscane, who's got space to whip in across here. It's gone behind everybody though. And Barella can pick it up. Martinez under pressure from Cristante. And we've got to hope that Vakalevski has a little bit of pace in those legs to keep up with Martinez when he spins in behind, because that's going to be the race. I think Benkovic against Lukaku is fine. I think in the air and sort of acceleration-wise, I think they're pretty similar. But maybe Lukaku has a bit of an edge. But yeah, it's Martinez against Vakalevski is the one I'm a little bit unsure of, as Barella brings the ball forward from midfield. Luis Alberto. I don't want to dive in on him too early. Barella picks up a bit of space. Here is Martinez. He opted not to shoot. Went back to Luis Alberto. Hakimi. Luis Alberto acting as the sort of playmaker. Sensi with a bit of space. Alberto back into Sensi. Piscane is there and can get it away, but not the best clearance. Lukaku turns. Great challenge on him from Vakalevski. He's gone back towards Lukaku. Wonderful first touch. Great save from Cagano. Oh, just that little bit of movement. Great tackle here, but he just got back on the ball, laid it off. Lovely first time passing. What a touch that is from Lukaku, and Cagano with a great save. So a corner then to Inter Milan. Luis Alberto to swing this one in, goes towards Lukaku, but Vakalevski is there, wins it fantastically, and that's a wonderful touch from Shakvertides to give it to Jordi Mbula. Jordi Mbula, he's got to sort of do this on his own. He's just danced around Skriniar there. Jordi Mbula, he's got men in the middle, and De Vrij just intercepted it before he could get the pass into Shakvertides. There's it's good pressure from Cristante. It's going to fall to Eriksson though. Eriksson being employed in this game now as a sort of left wing back, which is a very strange position for Christian Eriksen to play, as Tripaldi's done really well there, and we are actually playing very, very well in this game against the league leaders. Piscano's... Oh, I thought Mbula might have the pace to get in behind. Not a good pass. Easy for Diogo Costa. Here is Jordi Mbula, and Shakhtar has picked up a nice little pocket of space, and he's got around Barella. Made it off to Hlozek. He's just pinged that one into Luka Zahovic's feet. Good strength from Luka Zahovic. He's got the decisive goal at the moment. Lukaku wins that header well. Luis Alberto out to Christian Eriksen, who we haven't seen too much of yet, but good ball into Martinez. Shot from range. Easy for Cragano, that one. And, you know, shots from there we'll be happy with all day, to be honest, or for the next 15 minutes of in-game time, definitely, because Inter Milan are running out of ideas, it would seem. Tripaldi up towards Hlozek again. Shakhtar just gives such good movement in the hole there, and he's got a bit of space. What a challenge that is from De Vrij. Unbelievably good, well timed, perfectly done. I was about to release a shot. Unbelievable. As Nainggolan replaces Barella in midfield, and we're going to do our own midfield change as well, as Cristante, who's sort of run himself into the ground today, is replaced by Thiago Dantas. But we do have a chance here as Zahovic is there. It's two! It's a 2 assists for Mbula. It's 2 goals for LZ90. It's pretty much come out of nothing. They just didn't mark Mbula up at the start of that throw-in. The subs were done. I think everyone was a little bit lacklustre. And the quick throw-in down the line to Mbula. He's got running behind Skriniar. Just it. Loads of time and space. Sensi trying to get back at him. Mbula fires it low across. Zahovic gets in front of the fridge. It's 2-0 to Cagliari. Come on. I'm happy we stayed. We're taking this team somewhere. We really are. We really, really are. As the fridge is there. And now surely Inter Milan have to be a little bit more attacking. And I'm a little bit tempted to maybe go 3 at the back. We do have McKenzie on the bench, who's up on a blue up arrow as well. So 3 at the back may be the way to go with a 2-0 lead, as Lukaku is there. He's going to spin in behind again, but we actually have 2 people covering his run. Tripaldi can get that away. Torres surely fouled there, and is 8 minutes to go. We'll take our time. So it is a change, tactical change. Jordi Mbula, 2 assists, both goals for Luka Zahovic today. McKenzie comes on to replace him as a centre-back. 5 at the back, as Sensi is brought off to be replaced by Brozovic. We're just going to try and launch this one into the space down there. 8 minutes to go. I'm also hoping that the 5 at the back may allow us to keep the ball a little bit at the back as well. McKenzie's first involvement isn't the best, because Martinez just dances around him, but he recovers very well, and that's not the best back pass, but Cragano's done very well indeed to get a foot to it and stop an own goal. Luis Alberto. Don't say I've gone too defensive too early. Luis Alberto. In it goes. Good touch there. Keeper can jump on it. Cragano's done very well. Come on. A 2-0 win against Inter Milan would be absolutely incredible. Venkovic. In it goes towards Thiago Dantas, who's caught on the ball. Venkovic needs to get back towards Eriksen. Eriksen cuts in field. Benkovic did get back. It's brought down by Brozovic. It's going to bounce around, and Cragano jumps on it again. Absolutely brilliant stuff this from Cagliari. 2-0 up away at Inter Milan. And we can just play a bit of keep ball for the final few minutes of this game. 1 minute of added on time as well. Oh my word, what a result. What a result this could be. And there it is! 2-0 win, a goal in each half. Luka Zahovic with both of them. He's going to get man of the match. That's going to fire him up the goal scoring rankings as well. And not only that, we've kept Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez quiet in this game, which is well impressive. Martinez was flying at the top of the goal scoring charts. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. That's all it takes. No fouls given away from us either. Passes, 119, 96 of them successful. Not the best number of passes, but it doesn't matter, because we come away with a majestic, magnificent, I can't think of another M, marvellous win. And wow, 2-0. And Roma drew with Juventus, which is going to condense the table at the top as well. Unbelievable stuff happening here. We're up to 4th position. 18 points. We are, 3 points off second, Inter and Juventus. And then we're 6 points off top. This could be a very, very good season. I excited about what we could do here. I'm very excited. The team felt good. It feels smooth. The team spirit makes such a huge difference. We do need to get the oh, that's good. They didn't pay his release fee. Rog, we're going to get a new signature, and Tripaldi as well is going to get a new contract. Yeah, the team. We just need to get the backup players in that team spirit as well, so that when we do have to replace people in, it doesn't drop from like 84 to like 72, because that's what's happening at the moment. But yeah, very, very happy with that. Very excited to see how we progress this. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. I feel like that was... I know we didn't beat Roma, but I sort of feel like that was one of the best episodes in a while. It just felt very, very good with how everything was working. So we'll accept the new contract there, which is great. And then we'll reject the bids for Rog, and it was Tripaldi as well, who's going to get a new contract. Taking a $2,000 pay cut, which is nice of him, because you know, we told him we're in financial difficulties. We're definitely not. 256,000 in the salary budget and 11 million to spend as well. We've got, as you can see, got quite a few offers for people here. Seri from Derby County. We're going to turn that down, give him a new contract. We'll probably give a lot of these players a new contract, to be honest, so that we keep them at the club. But yeah, all in all, that was bloody brilliant, wasn't it? That was bloody brilliant. Thank you so much for watching. It's amazing how much it can pick up and make your outlook on the game so much better when you get a win like that. Two very similar goals. Mbula beat his man, cut it back. Zahovic was on hand. But yeah, we're coming good, I think. We're coming good. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in the next one. I'm going on holiday very soon, so hopefully you'll get another video tomorrow. Probably Football Manager, I imagine. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.